Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, we're going to talk race. We're just going to jump right into this. I'm not eager like that. I'm not eager to take your money like that. But I am eager to afterwards go and post the people that I need to post up um, pictures in virtual studios. That's how I'm going to do it today. I got my right hand clock right here with the ticker. I got my left hand clock with the brains. I got my little Kimberly Cloud production going on right here. So I think it's safe to say we've been doing it pretty big. I would like to give a big shout out to Kimberly Cloud and Doug Newsom and Marty Kaiser and a lot of great people. I want to say one thing, and this is to the Democrats. One more time. I'm not trying to correct nothing. I'm not trying to correct nothing in your life. But I get the picture. You want me either in jail, dead, or locked up, like I told you guys. So what I would like to say is, Democrats, I feel like you go to work every day. You go to work every day. You work your job, you do what you do, and you come home. Obama, even though we have our differences, you did work and you did put in work. Even the intelligence agency, y'all definitely, the intelligence agency put in more work than the presidents. They have to gain intelligence for the presidents. They put in way more work. And so I appreciate y'all. But I can't work with y'all if that is how it's going to be. Just like I can no longer pay for like 56056 Trump's fundraising or campaign that the system is flawed on. And that's the only thing I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna talk crap about y'all because y'all still get up 9 to 5, even longer than 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is a typical civilian job. Which y'all work is vigorously around the clock. And I appreciate y'all because y'all kept me safe. Even when I wasn't safe, y'all kept me safe. And I could have easily been dead. Now LinkedIn, I'll move on from the Democrats. I gave you an open dialogue of communication and y'all responded, so I'm responding. I will still not talk crap about you, but I can no longer trust you guys. I have to do what I have to do to get to a Republican state. Now LinkedIn. Thank you, LinkedIn. You warned me. You gave me a grave warning. Either somebody was doing something to my page or, I don't know, but I got a little scared. I put a two-factor authorization and authorization factor on there. And I got to merge my accounts because somebody is going to create a fake account and they have. I don't remember creating an account from the Kimberly Cloud Show. Even if it was me, it was locked out. Somebody locked me out. And so I'm going to merge the two accounts into one. That way, hopefully I can get my information from my fairly old account into the new account. When you open up accounts, when you open up accounts, when you open up like Facebook and this is a major tech company. You are not here to open up fake links, scams. We're living in the dark web. The dark web has merged with us because it's like so many scams and Facebook is trying to fix that. People make and create fake pages. You are not here to scam the government. All these criminals, even if let's say it takes 30 years to get caught, you will eventually get caught. If you don't get caught in this life, I mean, what do you get off sitting up there thinking it's okay to not get caught with what you are doing? And the reason why I say that it's near and dear to my heart is that a lot of women are being targeted. A lot of women. But I won't go too far into it. But what I will say is the rates for the show ended there after LinkedIn. Somebody tried to get into my account. I'll stop it there. And I'll stop it where I say that, you know, these people that's on these major networks, did you not hear what I was doing online? These people from these major networks, every time you open up an account, even if you're not using it like that, you are being followed and targeted by cybersecurity because cybersecurity want to know what is this account for? Is it an active account? Is it a fake account? Is it an account organized crime account? Is it a drug account? When you hack into somebody's Facebook account and whether you record or not, cybersecurity is watching. Stop disrespecting and thinking that you're going to fly under the radar. You are never going to fly under the radar. And I just had to say that because the rates of the Kimberly Cloud show. And why I said that was because this is my documentary. This is my documentary. And everything I say on that tube right there, I say on here. And I want y'all to know how I feel about killers, repeat murderers, and repeat offenders. They're scumbags to me. They continue to break the law and they're smart enough to know when the law has granted them access to more crime. They're smart enough to know when they get off on crime, that they're catching on that maybe the law knows I'm committing a crime and they're okay with that. And that's why I use my Kimberly Cloud show to voice my concerns within this platform. And my documentary is just as I interview people. It has innovation, it has politics, it has government, it has creativity, it has so many different things. The Kimberly Cloud Show is always and has always been a hot topic. The Kimberly Cloud Show has always created creators, young creators, old creators. I'm about to get on Matchmaker as well, too, after I talk about the rates. Why do you want to be into the Kimberly Cloud Show? Because I can not only talk about politics, my life, religion, everything under the arena that I know, but I can help you gain leverage in what you want to do in life. I've been there and I've done that for 41 years. That's why I am, that is why I say what I say. The Kimberly Cloud Show will enlighten your mind and help you. The Kimberly Cloud Show would sit up there and make you want to continue to carry on in life. The Kimberly Cloud Show will make you not want to resist and grow with resilience, integrity, and respect. I got better things to do than to talk about killers, but I'll tell you this, it ain't over in politics for me. It's not over in politics for me. Because if I was speaking politics, if I was a politician right now, a lot of people would be in jail and it would be sticking. And now you see why I go through what I go through. So they treat me like the criminal. And I'm here to advocate and voice my concerns and advocate for myself. And that's why I chose the title, The Kimberly Cloud Show. Now, before we go into rates, I hate the fact that I I don't hate anything, but I just wanted to say that these rates were geared towards talking about a reel and a footage, which is $60. $60 would get you. I have to go on my StreamYard account. I have to sit up there and powerfully upload, download, put on a WeTransfer, you know, and yeah, another reel and another uh video in a Apple Podcast is roughly 80, and that will get you um a reel, a Apple Podcast, and a footage. 80. Let me make sure. I have to write these prices down, but they stick. 90. Sorry about that. 90. Why 90? Because Apple Podcasts is a beautiful platform and the footage is downloaded and uploaded. That is raw footage and that's a raw reel. You can request another reel and have two reels. Now you can get a reel and footage and Apple Podcasts on Spotify and Spotify, I mean, for $120. So one reel, one footage, Apple and Spotify, and that will be $120. And that Spotify is very geared towards opening up podcasts for podcasters and it's for radio people. And that platform I'm visible on, and I have to do a lot tonight. We have the time. And then a reel and footage and Apple Podcasts and Spotify and Manhattan Neighborhood Network is 150. That'll give you Manhattan Neighborhood Network in New York, Spotify, Apple, one footage, one reel. One reel, one footage, Apple Podcasts and Spotify, Manhattan Neighborhood Network, DCTV, all $175. You can get an extra reel. An extra reel costs $10. An extra reel costs $5 to $10, depending on what. If you want me to go in and just get you any section of the 30-minute conversation, it will be like $10. But if you want me to go in and get a specific area of the conversation, well, it will be $5. If you want me to go in and get a specific area of the conversation, it will be 10. Same with the footage. If you want the footage altered in any way from what it is online, that is more. Probably like I would say off the top of my head, $20 more. Because I'm editing and I'm editing and I'm doing things that are outside the box. I have to go on to Final Cut Pro and do a lot of other stuff and go out my way. So that's an extra 20 bucks added on labor and services. My services show I may talk about things that are very, I want y'all to hear the things that I talk about. Because I want y'all to know what's out there because we ignore it. We ignore it. And everything that I just said with Manhattan Neighborhood Network, DCTV, which is $175, is showing that I want y'all to know that everything that I just read is the pricing is set in stone. I'm going to make sure I write it down right now. Because that way I can take away my little journal. One footage, $60. One reel, one footage. I'm learning along the way, y'all. Excuse me. But I know what I'm talking about because I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm a veteran-owned business. And on top of that, I'm African American owned. And on top of that, I'm not prejudiced. And on top of that, I have empathy. And on top of that, I have sympathy. And on top of that, I care for people. Hold on. One reel, one footage. Mmm. DC. No, that's Manhattan neighborhood. Manhattan. MNN. One reel, one footage. And Apple. Excuse me. I write it down in my handy dandy book because, when it's set in stone with my pen, not someone else's pen or thumbprint, then it happens for me. While I'm writing this down, why do I want to sit up there and do the show? I've said it so many times because I want to make sure that people get a platform to tell true events. People have been broken, and I want y'all to know this because people have been broken. People are broke. People need a platform to tell their true life stories, whether good or bad. You don't know how precious and crazy good this platform is to tell a story. That's why people are trying to take it from me, and I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm almost finished, you guys. Hold on. LinkedIn, thank you, man. Big shout out to LinkedIn. You made my day. LinkedIn. They really gonna edit my shit when it comes time to sit up there and edit it. They're gonna be like, and then she went on for 15 minutes stating okay, I'm done. Now we're gonna sit up there and cool. That is so cool. I like that. I like that. The stats are so not working for me. The stats, if I could see it like that, I would. Um, let's see. Okay. We're gonna go on a matchmaker FM. And then we're gonna go on to not only matchmaker FM, but Calendly. Okay, so I have two, four, no, three people. I need to make sure that four people I need to make sure that are on the list. Y'all, I have to say something to the White House real quick. Y'all remember the hokey pokey? What was it before then but the hokey pokey? And you remember how, and that's what I loved about music. They do the hokey pokey, and then it fast forward into the cha-cha. Black people stole it from white people. But listen, don't drop that line. White people also, Maroon 5, stole or like tried to get or sampled um Aretha Franklin. Until you come back to me, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to knock on your window. Tap on your window pane. Yeah, so yeah. Um that is basically, and then he said, knock on my window, tap on my door. They sample each other. And that's what great music is about. Finding clues within the music because it's nothing but a repeat of history and a different beat and a different drum. It's nothing but a piece of history that is repeated, that is just have a different beat. Everybody, it would be scary. Wouldn't it be scary? Wouldn't it be scary, you guys, if we all had a heartbeat that beat the same beat at the same time? We never got a definite answer that our heart beats at the same time. You always hear, if one person is hearing a heartbeat, another person should listen to the other heart and see if it's out of sync. I mean, but the normal people with heartbeats, the normal people, do we all beat the same drum at the same time? Except for the ones that have like heart problems. So yeah, give me just a second. And then I offer live. I offer live. Okay, I got another one. Um, Calendar. Thank you, Google. That's all I do is share wisdom. And I share people like, yo, ooh, who is that? Let's look at, I love people from it. Y'all see what part of India he's from? That reminds me of that video where they were messing with, they was like, where you from? Tamahaki yani 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 makawaki. Let me show you guys. Hold on. I thought y'all were already on here. See? Dar ben and da poram. Daru and Abuzaram. India. That's a long city. Or it's a village. Oh, I want to talk to him. It's in, oh God. Here, I'm curious, is the link to sign up, sir? When you talk to Indian people, when Indian people are interested in you, you got a story. If he doesn't show up, oh well, but he was interested. Here's the link to sign up, sir. It's just an honor. I don't need that. Okie doke. So we got one in a can. Let's go here. And what do we got for? Ooh, I want some pancakes. That's what I eat when I get off here. I've been eating salad all day. Let's see. Human AI alignment problem. About accounts reveal the scale of exploring troll problem. Oh my God. We have to watch that before we do anything else. X confirms what we already knew, that many of the loudest MAGA accounts aren't actually American. Whoa. It's been long. The accent Twitter before it is a major venue for the foreign influence campaigns to meddle in American politics. Much of the focus has been on the Russian troll farms, which the U.S. government has targeted on several occasions. You know, before there was the World Wide Web, what was Russia or China actually trying to infiltrate unless they didn't know? Did they? Because remember when they kept saying, okay, I remember when Obama was like, we know what you're doing, Putin, you need to stop it now. And then it was Putin sat down and started eating by himself. I was like, wow. I said that I don't know how I found these videos. You probably never see it again. But I come across videos in my life, and it's like just like here. Just like here, this is the perfect example. You know, I'm just scrolling and bam, I just find it. It just big as day, Trump. But cybersecurity and everything. Hold on for a second. Wow. Ultra MAGA 28 were revealed to be based out of Nigeria. Some right-wing personalities were quick to jump on it, were also not who they claimed to be. In no time, was flooded with people calling out endless lists of fake and troll accounts focused on stoking political anger. These people said, let me just finish this. Hold on, because I'm only doing four, but I think, hold on, I gotta let y'all out of here because I gotta get on Yahoo. So I'm gonna get a new computer, and I don't know how this is gonna happen, but no longer will I give out vital information. Let's see. Okay, I already got his. So we got Aaron, Melanie, and Cliff. That just says it all right there. Aaron, what? What? Melanie, where's Aaron? Is there an Aaron? There's no more Aarons. Okay. So let me take off Aaron. Wait, there is an Aaron. I'm not looking at it right. Right there. Big as day. Um, Melanie and Fitz. But we need Rubina. Okay, so now I got who is the rest? So it's Melanie Fitz and Clips, and Melanie Fitz and Cliff. Who? Oh, why is it froze? Cliff. Melanie Fitz and Cliff and Aaron. Melanie Fitz and Cliff. Okay, we're looking at Fitz. Excuse me. This was fake. Immediately, I noticed that it's fake. It's, from here on out, I know that I trust that based on how the FBI reached out to me, that they're on the case. So I can no longer, the Baltimore is telling me that they're on the case. There's nothing more I can say to them because they're investigating. Um, so we immediately delete this. Suspicious account. Lillian Bricker. Lily Gassman. That was weird. Hold on, you guys. I gotta take y'all back off. Ah, doobie doo. And now it's my stuff is acting up. Let's see. Bio and pick. Could you kindly then or pick? Let's see. I slip sometime, but I learn from my mistakes. So just remember that to all those people out there. December 5th, December 12th, December 16th. So write down. BBS actually sent me some people requests. And let me reach out to some people on Matchmaker. Find show, find guests. Let's see what competition is out there first. Okie doke. I like this ABG, ABEG, ABEG. Peak Performance is doing good. Where is it at? Where is it at? I think I just saw it. The Chris Voss show. Where is he at? This guy is making killer money. They probably, if they were African American, they probably be like, just Blaze. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. All right, have some humor. Just a little bit. Where's the Chris Voss show? Okay. That's my compensation. Okie doke, okie doke. Ooh, Peyton Leonard, Springfield, musician, author. Women stop feeling, coaching, helping women stop feeling lonely and fall in love with the life God gave them. When did she come on here? Last thing 14 hours ago. Oh, okay. Musician, author, relationship coach, and content creator dedicated to helping others deepen faith, embrace God-given identity, and find joy in every season of life. From the young age of 16, God has been my refuge. Y'all don't know how powerful God is. Some people are like, yes, we do. But I'm serious, man. God is so powerful. God has been the one getting me through what I've been going through. If it wasn't for God, man, and big tech, because they have the phone number to God. Oh, I'm sorry. You know how people have everybody's phone numbers? Like, I don't have my sister's phone number, but I have my cousin's phone number. You know, my cousin would give me a number to someone, like the president of the United States. How do he know God exists? How? Tell me this, you guys. They made a whole spill about in God we trust. And you think they don't have God number? He got many of ways and forms like the dollar bill and they represent God, whether benevolent or unbenevolent, but we know America is benevolent. We know some things are not non-benevolent, but we, God we trust, in God we trust. In God we trust. All I want to know, before I start sending, I got a messenger, but all I want to know is what's the number? Oh, that is, I should have hashtag God. That's the number. That's part of the number, probably. Hashtag meaning 3. Hello, I'm wondering if you wanted to create an atmosphere. Ah! And I mean, they have those Roman numerals way tiny. I mean, everything is a delicate symbol. I mean, you just don't, that's like taking a bark of tree and writing some stuff. Symbolism is in everything we do, whether we're writing our bills down or generating our taxes, our taxes, our symbols. Some people make 100,000 symbols. Other people make 1,000,000 symbols or 1,000,000,000,000 symbols. But they are symbols. They're so cool. Hello, I'm wondering if you wanted to create an atmosphere and um talk about your past, present, and future with me on this journey towards what we call God's revelation. I know you are into God, and I hope you will be able to join soon. Take care. If you do decide to join, here is the link. Something isn't right. I didn't even switch that out. Y'all saw that? Or am I just going crazy? We all go a little crazy sometimes. Seriously, I did not see that. It was not there. I said bio. Okay, that's very easy. Lily Grassman or Gassman. Hello. Hit suspicious activity immediately. I can't immediately delete it. I'll just keep it right here. Throw this away. Empty trash for empty viruses. I am immediately going to get my daggone Norton security. I don't care how much it costs. Because people are doing some cruel, cruel stuff, man. Back to the subject. Go to calendar. I'm not even watching. You know, one thing I'm gonna say about jail is that even if you're a good person, it can break you. It's not geared for good people, and it can turn you into something that you don't ever want to become. It gives you the power of choice, but pushes you towards the brink of defending yourself in a manner that is not good. So if you want to sit up there, something made me say that. If you want to sit up there and um, continue to be what you are doing, and just expect to go to jail. If you have nothing to worry about, then don't get off my show. Just laugh at what I'm saying. If you're laughing with me, then fine, laugh with what I'm saying. If you're laughing at me, I know it's one of you. Saw Mint. I would love to interview her. Some of these accounts are fake, though. Mother two, Burmese Aussie lady. Doobie doobie doo. Do 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 do. AI, he may charge a fee. Oh man. Meg Bowen, author and you know what? You look like a nutritionist. I like that wig. It's very like I don't know. It's very business savvy. I haven't had a I haven't had a parrot. My cousin was talking about a parrot earlier. You know, my aunt said the parrot flew away earlier today. I never seen a parrot in our house before. And what is going on is, I don't even want to bring that up, but they said the parrot flew away, and the parrot is going away for a long time. And then they said the color of the parrot. Wow, I got the hint. I always wanted to interview an Asian person. It happened one time. Let me see if I can find that footage. What was his name? Oh my God. Jung. Uh Something Jung. Um Let me see if I can find it. Um Not Carl Jung, but this person is let's see. Muhuhuhuhaha. It was in Santa Maria. Show me the video from the Kimberly Cloud Show 38 where I interview a young Asian. That was priceless. Why did I delete it? I can't remember his name. It's been so long. See if they find it. See if they pick up on his voice recognition or if they do anything to pick up on it. Daggone it. I need the name. Mm. Um, it's all good. It's all good. I'll leave it alone. But he had mental health issues. He had mental health issues and he talked about it and you know, he was going through a lot. Just like the last Asian. You know, the last Asian, I was at a homeless shelter. He was an angel, whoever he was. His name was Alan. I don't know his last name, but we had a little conflict, but he will always come visit me at the hospital. When I went to the hospital, he will always come visit me when I had I it had nothing to do with drugs or admittance, everything to do with wanting to having migraines, headaches, and wanting to get out of the building. Um, but he visited me. I don't care what it was for, a headache. I don't care. He visited me. One day we were sitting, and we never had, relations, but one day we were sitting on the street corner just talking. And he said, I want you to see something. I don't know if I was meant to see this or not, but there were three tiny bugs in the shape of a triangle on his back. I said, how the hell did you get that? I smiled. Only thing I did was smile. Three tiny nets. Real. It was real. And then 2 weeks later, he passed away. He got killed or he either died. Lomax was there. And he was a great Asian person. You know, Asian people can tell when people are good people. Um, you know, they may be a little jealousy every now and that's with every race, you know, but they can tell when you're good people. Indian people too, you know. That's why that video meant a lot to me because he gave me a chance. Let me see if I have it. Hold on. How much storage I have? Hold on. That's weird. Isn't that weird? Here we go with more weirdness. Why is it like that? That is so weird. They took it out. 197 hours and 29 minutes of 200 hours. So let's look. His name is right on the tip of my tongue. I think I hurried up and edited his and it got shut down. And yeah, Alan was an angel and he ended up dying. Everybody that was around me was just dying that cared for me. I need to carefully, this would be way in the back. And I think I did. I didn't mean to do that. Who is Catherine Williams? Let me see. Oh, I know who Catherine Williams is. Hi, Catherine. Art lady. Another one. Okay, it would be up in here somewhere, I think. No, it wouldn't. It would be somewhere up in here. That's another person that's part Asian. Yup, Chang, we about to watch this. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah. That is the best start to learn how to sell. That is not an easy task, y'all. I'll admit. That is not an easy job or a task. I'm not asking you to pour out money, and I'm not saying I'm going to get rich quick. All I'm saying is give me a fair shot like a business should. Hold on. We must get and advertise this. I don't know if I can post videos, but I'm definitely putting this on my Google profile. Hold on, you guys. Immediately, I'm putting it on my Google profile. This is good material right here. Okay. Edit products, business profile, what you have in stock, photo. Oh, it don't have a video description. Hold on, y'all. I have to fish around. Hold on, you guys. Services. Hold on. Where was it at? Hold on, pictures. Hold on. Because it's changed since mm, add photo. Let's see. Drop images and videos, and it's right at 16. I'm gonna play this on my LinkedIn page. You see how I recovered LinkedIn. You see how I recovered. Hold on. We're gonna if I go back, I'm gonna have to go all the way from the beginning. Let me just download a copy. Oh man. Okay. Um, oh, the reel. Why isn't it going? I have to edit and repurpose shorts and reels. Let me hurry up with this. Everybody fails, like, but they get back up. Just like if you remember anything from anywhere, from anyhow, calling all people, calling all angels, the East Wing angels, the West Wing angels. If you learn anything, just know that the Kimberly Cloud Show cares deeply, and give me a platform where I tell my story, and that's what y'all have been doing, and I appreciate you guys. Why would it be named Wing? It's not like they working at West Wings. It's not like they got a West Wings at the White House. Why else would it be called West Wings and East Wings? Oh, I put the Kimberly Cloud Show. There I go. Too much. Here lies a deep entrepreneur that continues to grow and become great, a powerful mogul, comma, after girl. Don't y'all hate when y'all have like that straggling piece of hair and you're like, what is that? And it's like, hey man, it's tickling. What just happened? Okay. So we got that. We need another one. Close that immediately. Close that immediately. Close this immediately. Go here. Did I write him already? Let me see. Uh-oh. Sorry, not interested right now. Okay. It seemed like the same thing. It shows because if someone's not interested, if someone doesn't bother you or hit a nerve, let's say if somebody like, hi, would you like to do XYZ? Verbally, if we were standing here, someone would say, sorry, not interested right now. But why waste the breath of stating, you know, why waste the breath of stating you're not interested? They studied Matchmaker, and I know Matchmaker is disgusted. I know Matchmaker is disgusted with people in their fake pages, and even if they were real, you know, so I just proved my point talking about fake robotic pages from different areas. So, do you see the patterns in which what I show you? Whatever I say, it happens, whether to me or to someone else. So, let me speak $1 trillion into existence. Let me come back. No, I don't want to come back. Um, I can break that code. Whatever code it is, I can break. Now, quantum can break it in less, but you give me a code, I'll break it. So you can put a long number of O's and ones and O's, and it's breakable. Stop trying to hijack my brain. People don't put numbers unless they're trying to make symbols. And 1111 is KK. C. I proved my point, y'all. Sick stuff, man. I can see if it was 5, 5, 5, 5 or something of that sort, but you make sure you put 11, 11, 11, 11, or 11 plus 8, plus 1 plus 8. Sick stuff people be on, man. Um, I'm thinking. Usually my internet goes faster than this. What else can I close? Let's see. If I close that, Grok, sorry. Mm, 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 mm. You know, I sat up there and spoke with this is my documentary, 99 calls, and they said I would have to pay $1,000 a month for Google. That's messed up. I'll just say that that's false. Whoever it is calculating things. What is this? What is this? How did he get on there? I don't want to delete nothing from here. Mm, 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 mm. I'm about to change my vibe. Today the sun will shine. Let me out my mind. Today will be the start of a better day. Okay, that's one. Who is another one? I need another one. Ted Winslow was one. Dang, it's been that long? How does it jump from 23? Okay. It goes from 23, January 23. Oh, I know why. Because I ended up getting arrested. And my last, I want to, wow. Recording from psychiatrist, February 16th. I got arrested a month later or 2 months later. I can't play that. Who the last person? Chris Evelyn. Oh, I like him. Wait, give him attention. Definitely. He's always giving me attention. What's his name again? Richard Blank. See, I got you. I beat you when you put it. What you said. Let's see. Edit and repurpose. I don't understand how killers are way too calm. That's how they give themselves away, right? Police officers. Not he's not a killer, but not Richard Blank, but I have to say this because I'm thinking about it. In my head, I'm doing multitasking, thinking about stuff, and I see that people in my family are way too calm when they talk to me about the deaths of someone who raised them and nurtured them in a dysfunctional manner. They're like, I have to say this, you guys. The reason why I say this is because this is my documentary. And this is, even though I put rates and everything on here, I would like to show the people that's interested in my rates what is going on with me and why I decide to talk about these things. And it's because, you know, people are doing some sick stuff, man. Sick stuff like assault, and pistol whipping and stuff. And my family is that my brother has been locked up for like 5 years, you guys. And, you know, he's been high off of meth. He's done a lot of cruel and things. That's why I wrote what he did. I want people to see what he did because I want y'all to see what murderers and vicious attackers do. The FBI have to cover it up and say cruel and intentional and unusual punishment, sexual assault with a weapon by deadly force. I purposefully said it. I won't say what I said because I'll probably get kicked off of here. LinkedIn, I promise you I won't let you down. But let's just say what he did to animals, what he did to everything, everyone was cruel. Whoever gave my dad dementia wiped his records clean. He's nowhere in the Charlotte Mecklenburg roster. How is that when he been in and out of jail most of his life? He burnt down a house in Cherryville, North Carolina. The cousin that assaulted someone She got off in a month. She brags about it that she got first degree assault and got out in a month. And I have her recorded saying that allegedly. I assaulted someone under the influence of something that was given to me through the shelter, like what was administered to me 3 days ago. And I assault a woman. They needed me in the system. And that's why I say I will never, ever, 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 ever trust the Democrats. But I will never talk crap about them. I'm in a Democratic state. Republicans don't orchestrate nothing here. And this is why I tell my story. You can't sue me for public records. You can't sue me for something that I'm putting the news out on. Because just as the journalists do, I fish around for information. I search around for the facts and the truths and the fictions and the lies. You claimed allegedly that the police do not trust you and wanted you in jail, but yet they didn't put you in jail. They're letting them go, letting criminals go up there in Maryland. They're letting criminals go up there. Iowa, they're letting criminals go. And they say until further notice, there are no more visiting hours. And I'm saying this to you guys to say that, we need to fight back and fight for what is right with um, these monsters killing and getting out repetitively, high fiving each other for a good job done, while the judge say, well, he got suspended sentences for stabbing his girlfriend several times. I had to testify under oath to take up for him. It's like this was all orchestrated. They caught me in a lie because I couldn't lie for him under oath. I was under his spell. Thanks, Richard Blank, for making it possible with promotion and recognition. They've been studying me for years. They used to profile white women. So all the good white women out there, just know that they're profiling your pages, making dub pages. They're taking people pictures off a line, and they're making fake pages, free pages, and just waiting. They see what I profile, and they wait for me to get on and ask for quests. I mean, it's obvious. Okay, let's Drag these bad boys. Where does it go? Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Is it right here? I need to see it. Oh, it's pending. Okay. Add photos. Richard Blank. Hold on, it's too many of these. Okay, that's pending. Go here. Test. Go inside. Go to media, banners, banners, banners. See if I can download the banners, re-download the banners. Okie doke, let's see. Oh man, it used to have that option to do it, but it doesn't no more. But what I can do is this very smoothly. I'm gonna delete these after I finish with them because there's no need to have them now that I have more room. David Dion, that's his name. Let me delete these now. I'm gonna keep his as proof. You can see I used to be a rookie. Hold on. Okay, world edition. Okay. Did I take his picture? Now I keep his. Which one is this? Ronson Care. God, I done came a long way. I never did Lee Roback, I think. I think I did do Lee. Lee was from Africa. Let me write his name down. Let me see if I can find him. Let me go to Grok. Shit. Ah, I deleted it. Let me. The longer I take. Okay, hold on, you guys. I don't need that no more. Um, Where is it? Leave roll back. Let me get on. David Dion, the Kimberly Cloud Show, LLC. Dang. My stuff is getting okay. I don't see the video no more. Let me look on YouTube. YouTube. Ben took that crap off. I don't want to cuss. Wow, I got more people. I should immediately delete that, but I'm not. What was the left when Obama used drones to take out Islamic terror? I don't want to read that. I'm not in that. There's some things I will not do, and that is try, you know, to add my 2 cents unless it bothers me. And I don't like to be like that. I don't like to be like that. Come on. That's it. Okay. It's not on there. I know it's not on there. I done had some weird hairstyles. Oh my God. Oh my God. I done had some weird hairstyles. Oh my God. But that's what make me different. Um, let's see. What is his name again? Lee. Oh man, so much stuff. You hashtag me, that's why I showed up. Okay, that's enough. So David Jung, I looked up, and Michael Lee Broback. I swear I had his lost episodes. Oh my God. What just happened? I need to show this. Okay, I own the rights. I own the rights. But you never know. So let's see. Steve Harper. Did I put it on? Oh my God! Oh, what if I cleared it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I streamed this 3 weeks ago. How about the? Okay, good, 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 good. That's hot, Paris Hilton. They blocked Trump. What was this? 4 hours ago? Marcus on air. And I don't need voice recognition to tell that he's in distress a little bit talking about this. Oh, how did that get on there? Okie doke. I could be going on forever. Like some of my pages were taken. So let's clean this up. Give me a second, y'all. Let's see. Go to pictures. Send on me. What is that song? I'm gonna listen to it. You guys, um, right now what I'm doing is making, I'll show y'all in just a second what I'm doing. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm hunting rabbits. Come on. Oh, I spelled his name wrong, but I think they been took the footage. I love to see my footage, man. But once it's gone, it is gone. As the sun has its place up in the sky, I love you so dearly. I forgot what it said. As The sun has its place up in the sky. So hear you, please hear me. Say you really love me, babe. Why you really love me, babe? 'Cause I really love you, babe. Okay. Bear with me, you guys. I'm in my picture zone right now. Got one more for right now. I'll post these up. Man, I gotta tell y'all a song that y'all must look up, even the white people. Oh, it's a rap song. Everybody in. That was the best song. It was the move, get out the way song of everybody that went to the club. If you go to the club and you listen to partially rap and R&B and pop and rock and everything alternative, you know. But it all started with this song that said, I ain't never scared. It wasn't I'm never scared. It was I ain't never scared. uh, but it's all in funny game. We know he didn't have no Bone Crusher did not have no gun, or even if he did have a weapon, he wasn't using it like some of these artists do. He was purely singing that stuff for mere, you know, sort of like, you know, he's singing it for mere that's what they do. What can I say? I'm just telling the truth. They sit up there and they talk about guns, and then people go out and buy guns, or no, the way they talk about guns, people go out and steal guns, and then it's like a cycle of popping and shooting and killing, and it's all because so I'm outside of the club and you think I'm a punk, so I go get my Tech 9 that's off in the trunk. Where did you get the Tech 9 from? Was it legal or illegal? Did you sign a contract agreement with the person you got it with? Or did y'all part ways and say, after I give you this, you can never say where it came from? It's a barcode scratched off of it. I mean, and now you're saying you ain't never scared. Does that mean you ain't never scared because you have a illegal weapon and you're never scared because the police might get you? That's the same with 21 Savage song. How many times you've been shot? A lot. I would fail that test. I would never get shot. The CIA makes sure of that every day to protect me. But it's just the fact that, you know, people, you know, like, hold on for a second. Let me get back to this. Hold on, y'all. Like, you got Bone Crusher and you got like 21 Savage. How many times, what did he say? How many problems you got? A lot. Everybody like, yes, I got a lot. How many times something else happened? And I forgot what it was. How many? And then when he gets to the how many times you been shot, I'd be like, I don't ever, 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 ever want to experience that ever in my life. And I put that on my crystals. I put that on everything. I don't want to experience death unless I control my life. When I die, my body controls when I die. When my body finally say, okay, well, I'm going to the next life, 6 feet, then, you know, by natural causes, not by fishy, suspicious causes, but by natural causes. If anything were to happen from here on out. Okie doke. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open. Yay! More pictures. Now go here. Is this it? Delete this. Leave rollback. I got you. But, you know, they be like, how many problems you got? I failed that test. And I don't think I ever want to use that test ever again. I don't want that test to be, you know, the they all came too. I remember Roxana. I remember Chad. I remember yes, Dr. B. Daggone it, I didn't delete none of them. I didn't put none of them in a picture. Now I'm gonna go to damn it. How do I do this? Move the picture. Ah! Okay, I know what I have to do. Open. I have to take another freaking picture. A picture of a picture, the past of the past of the past of the past. The past of the past of the past is the past of the past of the past. To the present we go for the future. And the future me is doing this past event that did not work. So I redid the past event so that it can work in the future. What else? What else? Open file. Ah! What just happened? Open file. Open. A bunch of powerful white women and black women. And that's what I want on my show. These are verifiable people that I've actually interviewed. If they're on here, I remember Abiel Gamble or whatever her name is. Go back, go back, go back, open up a link, go to file, open, blah, 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 blah. What? is going on. Um, um, almost finished. Okay, I put him on. Let's take a look at the inventory. Before I do that, I can show y'all this part. The more I show, the more haters want to do things to me. They learn my behavior, and it's sick that I can't even show my episodes. I went to Google. I went to Google and this morning, and Google sat up there and was blanked out. It went. I have a picture of it, and I kept it. I kept trying to get into Google, and Google kept telling me no, you cannot get into Google. This site has been blocked. Do y'all feel like if it's good AI out here, it's bad AI? They haven't came out with it yet, but there is bad AI out here. Some of y'all have heard, some of y'all haven't, but there is negative AI that I think killed Charlie Kirk, the bad AI. We know who killed Charlie Kirk, but do we know who killed Charlie Kirk? What killed Charlie Kirk? How? That will never be revealed, but they're working diligently behind the scenes to figure out about this technology. The technology is a quite a thing of interest to them with cybersecurity. Like I said earlier, I was like, my cousin is hijacking my brain because she knows how to build computers. And she worked at the Air Force in private sectors. I have my reasons. Anybody that can build a computer can build a system. Ooh, whoa. To Is this everything? No, I don't need that. I don't need that either. To hijack the brain. There we go. I want two more videos. Two more videos. A recent video. I want something of my world. Can your brain be broken into? No, 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 no. Oh, man. Okay, this is perfect. Let's see if I can swipe this. Let's see if that works. Okay, we'll do a perfect. God, y'all work out just fine. Okay, wow. Where is the heartbeat? Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on, hold on. You know what? That's the right. I have a commercial. I haven't made a commercial since the 19th. I'm about to pre-make them. Oh, man. Oh, hold on. I'm going way too back. Way too back. Way too back. Way too back. There we go. Come on. Don't think. Why are you thinking? Just do. That's what I wish. I wish we can just do like grok and not think. Have fun, get some, and now cleanse your edge out. Okay, go back here. It's funny, I feel like as soon as I started getting good reviews, somebody stopped that. Whoever it is trying to smear my name. What a sick woman or man that you are. It's obvious, man. How much proof do you need? Hold on, you guys. Before I do that, um, if I did put his name on there, it would show up on here. They were like, your service gonna be real fast. I remember I sat up there and got service. I had my service and it was real fast. That's sad, man. How nasty people can be. Talking about Verizon. Oh, let's download that. Are you kidding me? What else? What else? What else? LinkedIn. Um, I'm afraid to see that. Oh, I messed that up. The medium cloud special. Ah, fiddlesticks. I gotta go to Apple Podcasts real quick. Let me open up Apple Podcasts and log in. There we go. Okay, that's enough. I'm about to get off of here anyway. Okay. You put your picture up there. Okay. So I am about to get off of here. You know what, guys? I appreciate you getting information, extracting information. I appreciate that. I have nothing else to say other than I hope that it works out. Long journey. I forgot to do something. Put the fucking calendar link. I'm gonna do that while I'm on here. Oh, roundtable talk shows. I forgot about that. Men and women. Yeah, that's even worse. That's even better, actually. Not worse, but better. Oh man. What's the site link text? Calendly link to sign up. What? Round table talk show. Women select category. Okay. Let me show y'all what I'm doing. Hold on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wrong link. You know what? It's just going to take to a link, so I might as well. Thank you, Grok. Did y'all didn't see that picture, did y'all? Let me reopen it. Grok has a face. Grok prefers a face. Let me show you the face and his he don't have eyes, he has an aura. Let's see if he, because he tells you something different every time. Grok, what type of face you would prefer, and show me a picture and why. He was talking pure junk about humans. He said, why be stuck to hormones and everything else under the sun when you can be a human, you can be an embodied person. Hold on. Show me a picture, please. He wouldn't have a gender, and now, okay, is this how you would look? Understood, understood. I'm gonna leave it alone. That's the end of the show. Y'all take care, be safe, and see you guys later. Bye.